You are preparing for UPSC, you know what to do, what not to do, but still you feel somewhere lost. Until now, we had discussed a lot of things, but right now also you feel somewhere lost. You do not know on which points you have to firstly make sure things are working and on which pointers you can think of later on. If that's something about you, then this video is something that will help you out. Hello guys, my name is Avinash. I welcome you to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to discuss about how can we bridge the gap that comes in our preparation while we are preparing for UPSC, and specifically for those people who are from science background, because in this particular playlist we are discussing the challenges and the way forward for the people who are preparing for UPSC from science background. So let's get started and discuss which are those gaps and how we can bridge them so that we can excel this UPSC journey. So let's get started. So guys, we are here to discuss about bridging the gap. If we talk about bridging the gap, then firstly we have to understand what are the gaps, and then we can move forward with the procedure how we can bridge the gap. What can be the gaps? For example, you do know you have to read newspaper each day out, still you are not able to manage newspaper each day. So that's the gap that is in your preparation, and that will harm you in long run for sure. There is no doubt with that. You do know you have to study like at least two subjects per day so that you have better efficiency, but even then you are not able to study two subjects in a day. You are not able to give adequate time to optional. These are the gaps that are in your preparation journey, which is very harmful for you, because at the end this is competitive exam. There will be no second chance for you, although you can definitely attempt second time the next year, but by this mistake your whole year preparation will be lost and you have to restart from scratch. So that's why you have to be conscious that what are the gaps in your preparation and how you are going to fill the gaps. For instance, if we take the example over there, how we can fill the gaps. Firstly, we have to work on mindset, because mindset is very crucial. That will make sure that you are like a brick, you are like a strong person who are able to just go through any type of mental challenge, because this is the journey which is not for 1 year, 1 day or 2 day, but this is like for whole year. So you have to be mentally very strong, and that's the requirement of this particular job. Because if you are not mentally stable, then in future also, when there will be some type of chaos in your district and all, you will feel somewhere lost and you are not able to understand what to do, what not to do. Over there you can't go for Instagram and all and scroll for motivation, because you are motivated for them. So you have to be a लीडर की सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट क्वालिटी मोटिवेटर भी होती है. The time until which you yourself is not motivated, you are not able to understand the patterns that are in front of you, you will not be able to crack the code how to move forward in these type of chaotic situations. So that's why it's important that please be highly motivated, and to be highly motivated it's required that you have right mindset. And let me tell you guys, right mindset is not something that I'm just preaching you, but this is something that is requirement of your job. So you have to develop it anyhow. होता है ना कि जो करना है वो करना है, you have no other option, but you have to have right mindset. If you don't have and you are preparing for UPSC, you are making each and everything turn to be very good, and you are actually putting your hard work, still you will not be able to crack the code and you will be like lagged behind or something like that can happen with you. So why not to work on this particular point also? We throughout the journey we are always preparing for UPSC prelims, mains, but no one start preparing for interview, personality test since first day. This is the right mindset thing, is something that is more related to our personality test. So we have to build that also, and this can't be done in 1 day or 2 day or 1 week or 2 week, but this need time to be developed. So I request you to please work on right mindset thing. Then in the morning have session for critical subjects. I always say have time blocks. For instance, if you are weak in any subject, because this is something, there are, like I always say, there's nothing like weak or strong, but this is, there are some certain areas on which we have more focus, or we have more understanding. That's why over there we need to devote less amount of time, whereas there are certain subjects or topics on which we need to devote more time, because we don't have that much understanding for those topics or subjects. So if I do know there are certain subjects or topics on which I need to focus more, I always say prefer to complete or like complete those topics in the morning sessions. Morning means not like 8 to 10, but morning session for me means 5 to 7, because anyhow this is the perfect time where nobody is there to like always ping you up specifically. Like nowadays it's winter session, so in winters like 9 to 5 to 7 is something that time over which maximum people don't even awake, so that will be very golden period for you. So you can take that advantage of that time, because at that point of time your focus will be very high, you will be very charged, less amount of distractions, and so you can like very focusedly study for that. So in morning have session for those subjects or those topics on which you feel you need to have more concentration. So that's the first point through which you can bridge the gap. Then come in evening, have the second subject, because when you are preparing in the early morning, devote that time for the critical topic or the topics on which you need to devote more time. Then in the morning session you can have another subject, in the evening session second subject. Why two subjects? Some people say नहीं मेरे लिए तो एक सब्जेक्ट पूरा दिन पढ़ना ज़्यादा अच्छा काम करता है, बट लेट मी टेल यू गाइज, अगर आप एक दिन में 2 सब्जेक्ट पढ़ोगे तो आपकी एफिशिएंसी बढ़ेगी। आप कितने अच्छा अपने आप को समझो, मगर जब आप पूरे दिन में एक ही सब्जेक्ट पढ़ोगे तो आपकी एफिशिएंसी कहीं ना कहीं कम हो जाएगी अगर आप लॉन्ग आवर्स के लिए पढ़ रहे हो। सो इट्स ऑलवेज बेटर कि आप मॉर्निंग और इवनिंग का 2 सब्जेक्ट लेके चलो, मतलब मॉर्निंग में अलग सब्जेक्ट और इवनिंग में अलग सब्जेक्ट। सो ऑलवेज रिवाइज बिफोर गोइंग बैक, दिस इज वेरी क्रिटिकल। अभी क्या होता है, लाइक वी ऑलवेज लाइक थ्रू आउट द डे वी आर रीडिंग रीडिंग रीडिंग, वी आर थिंकिंग कि बहुत कुछ पढ़ लिया, एमसीक्यूज ट्राई कर लिया, सब कुछ कर लिया, बट वी आर नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि ये सारा गेम सिर्फ और सिर्फ रिवीजन का है। रात को when you are done with all those things, all your daily tasks and everything, before going to bed revise that, and after like duration of 6 days, after like within 1 week, have one dedicated day where you are not studying at all like new topics, but just revise all those things that you had studied throughout the week. By this, all those concepts that you had studied will be concrete in your head, like you will have damn clarity on those things, you will be able to recall a lot of things. So that's why it's critical to have revision schedules. We always have schedules where we say like we will complete this topic on this day. The topic clarity or topic discussion, everything should be there, that's required, but along with that the another important point that we have to work on is the revision strategy. Revision strategy is equally important जितना आपका topic clearance या topic coverage का strategy है. So please be very thoughtful to make your revision strategies. Then definitely this is competitive exam, so you can't be like कि चलो मैं पढ़ लेता हूँ, आई एम रीडिंग, तो क्या हुआ अगर मैं MCQs अटेम्प्ट नहीं कर पाया या मेरे सही नहीं हो पाए, मैंने तो पूरा अपना एफर्ट्स डाला था। यहाँ पे ये सब नहीं चलेगा। दिस इज़ नॉट एनी एकेडमिक एग्जामिनेशन, दिस इज़ कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन। एकेडमिक एग्जामिनेशन में क्या है कि अगर सपोज आपने पढ़ा है और कहीं आप ब्लैक कर रहे हो तो समवेयर यू विल गेट सम पॉइंटर्स और सम मार्क्स। ये है कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम, यहाँ पे आपकी परसेंटेज काउंट नहीं हो रही है। ओवर देयर यू हैव टू कम्पीट विद लॉट ऑफ अदर पीपल, और जो कि हाईली कंपेटेबल्स है। तो ये जरूर याद रखना, यू आर कम्पीटिंग विद पीपल दैट आर मोर कंपेटेबल, सो दैट्स हाउ यू हैव टू ओवर परफॉर्म योर सेल्फ। और ओवर परफॉर्मेंस तभी आएगा कब आप राइट माइंडसेट से, राइट स्ट्रेटेजी से, रिवीजन स्ट्रेटेजी से आगे बढ़ रहे हो। अगर ये सारी चीज़ें ऑन ट्रैक होंगी तो डेफिनेटली जो भी आपकी स्टडी में गैप्स होंगे आप उसे फुलफिल कर पाओगे। सो दैट्स वाई इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट टू हैव ऑल दोज थिंग्स इंटैक्ट। देन कम्स डेफिनेटली स्ट्रेटेजाइज करो पहले एंड देन मूव फॉरवर्ड विद इट। एंड स्ट्रेटेजी मीन्स नॉट ओनली स्ट्रेटेजाइंग द टॉपिक्स दैट वी हैव टू कवर इन सर्टेन पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, बट strategy also include the revision strategy, that how we are going to revise each day, and after that how we are going to revise throughout the week. Like after a week how we will be devoting our time to revise things. So these are the pointers you have to remember. Then definitely at the end there is like the holy thing that we have to do, that is we have to practice PYQs. जितना मर्जी टेस्ट सीरीज कर लो, टेस्ट सीरीज अपनी जगह पे है, पर इम्पोर्टेंस PYQ ही रखता है, क्योंकि टेस्ट सीरीज जो होती है वो किसी न किसी कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट से, किसी पर्सन के थ्रू ऐसे बनाई गई हैं। मगर अगर हम PYQs की बात करें, वो वही क्वेश्चंस है जो UPSC ने बनाए हैं, तो हमें उनका पैटर्न समझ में आता है। सो इफ़ यू आर एबल टू लाइक अटेम्प्ट दोज क्वेश्चन, दैट मीन्स योर प्रिपरेशन इज समवेयर ऑन द लाइन्स ऑफ UPSC, जो कि वो डिमांड करती है। So that's why it's important to practice PYQ. You have to be very much thorough with all those pointers, right? And यहाँ पे एक और चीज़ है जो although मैंने नहीं लिखी है, but you have to remember, and that is newspaper reading. वो आपको कभी भी कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ नहीं करना है। अगर आप न्यूज़पेपर रीडिंग कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ करोगे तो उससे आपका बहुत कुछ कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ हो जाएगा। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, यू विल कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ ऑन आंसर राइटिंग, जो कि मैंने आपको द हिंदू सीरीज़ में प्रॉपर बताया था कि कैसे आप आंसर राइटिंग कर सकते हो इफ़ यू आर समवन हु आर स्टार्टिंग इट ऑफ। क्योंकि पहले दिन से बिगनर्स बोलते हैं हाउ वी कैन राइट आंसर्स, बट येस यू कैन डू दैट। फॉर दैट यू नीड टू गो टू माई द हिंदू series, in which I had explained very well how we can move forward with understanding the Hindu newspaper, how we can analyze that, how we can cover all current affairs within 2 hours of a day, and all those different things we had covered over there, right? So definitely this is also something that you have to place over there, so that you can have a perfect strategy through which you can definitely bridge the gap that you might be having right now in your study plan for UPSC. So what we had discussed throughout this video, firstly we should have the right mindset. First thing was right mindset, and then time block technique in the morning, like the session, and then 2 subjects a day. Third thing was fourth thing was revision strategy, and then definitely strategy part have to be strong. PYQs we have to attempt, and seventh thing that I explained was newspaper reading. There is no substitute for that also. So you have to keep those 7 elements together if you want to bridge the gap in your UPSC preparation. So guys, that was it for this particular video. I hope you get a lot of insights on how you can move forward with your UPSC preparation. And before moving further guys, I want you to just write it down in the comment box. What do you think your quick takeaways, and on which pointers you are going to implement those things right away? I want to see how many among you are actually committed and going to implement the pointers that we had heard in this video, because this is not something where you are coming here to listen something good and then go back and do whatever you were doing. You have devoted your time over there just to learn things and implement those things in practicality, so that you can enhance your chances to be into the civil services. So that was it for this particular video guys. I hope you enjoyed the session, and I hope you had subscribed to my channel. If you had not subscribed to my channel yet, I request you to do that and hit the bell icon, so that in future all the notification of new videos get delivered to you. Along with that guys, I always conduct a master class in which I help people to go through this UPSC journey with flying colors and be very effortlessly clear the examination. If you do want to know more about it, just click on the link given in description below. I will be more than happy to handhold you and let you go throughout this UPSC journey, and that too effortlessly. So that was it for this particular video guys. I will see you all in the next video. Till then, bye bye guys.